Welcome to Eye on Mercy. Next, I'd like to give you all some great tips on...
Please, another topic is some of both namby and pamby and likely of marginal interest to a devout Muslim.
Nothing so probing as your expose on the evil makers of mouthwash.
Rum runners. My mouth still tastes of sin.
Actually, I wanted to talk about Ramadan and how best to approach the fast.
That is easy, with blind dedication and a high tolerance for pain. Next topic.
It's not a jazzercise class, Bobber. I'd like to offer some advice for coping with hunger and also breaking...
What possible advice can you offer to ease the ache that resides deep within the bowels of every devout Muslim? A hunger that stalks your every waking hour like a savage animal tearing at your insides. And why would you want to?
We should all be so lucky to have your courage. While the fast is all about nurturing a spiritual state of being, we can't ignore the body.
I can, with reckless ease.
Here's a tip. When you break the fast at the end of the day, try to avoid too many oily, tempting foods. Instead, opt for dates and bananas, both excellent sources of magnesium and potassium.
Oh, and I suppose being a doctor makes you an expert on matters of health. Yeah. Well, I too have some tips for Ramadan.
Great. The more, the better.
Drink tea. Lots of it.
Or in this case, the more, the more. Too much tea in the morning might cause you to pass valuable mineral salts that you'll need throughout the day.
Bobber tip number 2. It is all in your mind. Each morning, eat delicious foods to remind you of the reward to be granted at the end of the day. Steaming pakoras, cardamom cookies, only 15 short hours away.
Actually, those foods contain simple carbohydrates and will burn faster and actually make you more hungry. I recommend complex carbs like grains and beans at the suhoor. They digest more slowly and will last longer than foods with refined flours and sugars.
Fine, we get it. Dr. Kilbaz says no sweet treats.
Okay, spark plug. These are just some things that might help people who are having trouble during Ramadan. Fasting is difficult enough as it is.
But that is the point. What good is a fast if there is no fierce hunger? Oh, I have an idea. Why not get a job working the graveyard shift? That way you can sleep all day long and stuff your only technically devout faces all night long.
What are you talking about?
Or maybe we should move up north where the sun never rises. How pious the Muslims must be to go without food for a whole 15 minutes. Ramadan in the Yukon, anyone?
Or maybe you're scaring me.
Or maybe, to avoid hunger, you should just spend a few decades working towards a brilliant career in aeronautics, eventually becoming a celebrated astronaut and flying into space where such earthly concepts such as sunsets and sunrises are made irrelevant by the laws of physics. And you can drink your halal tang until the cows come home.
Or you could eat complex carbs in the morning and avoid fried foods at night.
Yes, well, perhaps I allowed myself to get a little bit carried away there. Sorry. One can't help but feel for those hungry space Eskimos. Now, think about it.